Do you know what foods could be secretly sabotaging your health? It's a question many of us might have pondered upon. We all understand that our diet plays a significant role in our overall health, but the tricky part is that not all foods are as innocent as they seem. Some can be quite deceptive, appearing harmless while slowly contributing to weight gain and diseases. It's like a plot twist in a suspense thriller, but this one's playing out right on your dining table. By now you might be wondering, what are these deceptive foods? Well, we're here to unveil the mystery and expose the top 10 culprits that might be lurking in your diet. These are everyday foods that you might be consuming without realizing their impact on your health. So, are you ready to find out? Buckle up, because we are about to reveal the top 10 culprits that might be lurking in your diet. Are you ready to find out? Starting our countdown at number 10, we have sugary drinks. It's no secret that these sweet sips are packed with sugar, and we're not just talking about sodas. Even fruit juices, often seen as a healthier choice, can contain just as much sugar as your favorite fizzy drink. What's more, the sugar in these drinks isn't just bad for your teeth. Research has shown that high consumption of sugary drinks can lead to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even heart disease. It's a bitter truth to swallow, but these sweet drinks may be doing more harm to your health than you realize. So the next time you find yourself reaching for a soda or a sweetened fruit juice, remember the potential impact on your health. Instead, consider quenching your thirst with a refreshing glass of water. Next time you're thirsty, consider swapping that soda for a glass of water. Coming in at number 9, white bread. Let's talk about this everyday staple. White bread is highly refined, which means it's stripped of its natural grains and nutrients. But that's not all. It often contains a significant amount of added sugar, making it far from the healthy choice it's often perceived to be. So why should we be concerned? Well, these factors contribute to rapid spikes in your blood sugar levels. That's right, a slice of white bread can send your blood sugar soaring, leading to a crash later on. This can leave you feeling hungry and unsatisfied, potentially leading to overeating. But don't worry, there's no need to ditch sandwiches altogether. Whole grain breads are a fantastic alternative. They're less refined, contain fewer added sugars, and the best part? They can keep you feeling full for longer, helping to curb those pesky cravings. Whole grain breads are a healthier alternative that can keep you full for longer. At number 8 on our list, fried foods. It's no secret that these crispy, golden delights are irresistible. But beneath that crunchy exterior lies a high-calorie content and a wealth of trans fats. These are not substances you want to invite to your dinner table on a regular basis. Why? Well, consuming high amounts of these can lead to weight gain and an array of health problems. Trans fats, in particular, are a significant contributor to heart disease, increasing your LDL or bad cholesterol levels, while lowering your HDL or good cholesterol. And it's not just your heart at risk. Regular consumption of fried foods can also lead to problems like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. It's a steep price to pay for a moment of taste bud bliss. So, what's the alternative? Opt for baked or grilled options instead for a healthier meal. Your body will thank you for it. Number 7 on our list might surprise you: high-calorie coffee drinks. These beloved morning or afternoon pick-me-ups can be a hidden source of weight gain. You see, some of these drinks can contain more sugar and calories than an entire meal. It's not just the coffee you need to watch out for, but the additives like cream, flavored syrups, and whipped cream that pile on the calories. A large, fancy coffee drink can have up to 600 calories, and that's without the biscotti on the side. That's the caloric equivalent of a bacon double cheeseburger or a large slice of pizza. Plus, the high sugar content can lead to spikes and crashes in your blood sugar levels, leaving you feeling sluggish and hungry soon after. So next time you're reaching for a coffee, consider a simple black coffee or tea for a healthier pick-me-up. They'll give you the caffeine boost without the extra calories and sugar. Coming in at number 6, a beloved dessert, ice cream. While it's a favorite for many, it's important to remember that ice cream can be a sweet trap for your health. The high sugar content not only contributes to weight gain, but can also lead to an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Ice cream is also high in calories, making it a significant player in the obesity epidemic. A single scoop might seem harmless, but these calories can quickly add up, especially when coupled with toppings like hot fudge or whipped cream. Aside from weight gain, consuming too much ice cream can also lead to other health issues such as heart disease, largely due to its high fat content. It's not about completely eliminating ice cream from your diet, but rather about mindful consumption. Consider enjoying this treat in moderation. or opt for healthier ice cream alternatives. There are plenty of options available that offer lower sugar and calorie content without sacrificing flavor. Enjoy the sweetness of life, but always remember to do so responsibly. Halfway through our list, at number 5, we have processed meats. These are the hot dogs, sausages, and deli slices that we often find in our lunchboxes and picnic baskets. But did you know that these everyday items can harbor a dark secret? Processed meats are often high in sodium, nitrates, and other preservatives, which can lead to an increased risk of heart disease. They are also typically high in saturated fats, which can contribute to high cholesterol and obesity. But that's not all. Some studies have linked the consumption of processed meats to an increased risk of certain types of cancer, particularly colon cancer. So the next time you reach for that breakfast sausage or that deli sandwich, think twice. There are healthier alternatives available. Lean, unprocessed meats like chicken breast, turkey, and fish are a healthier choice for your meals. They provide the protein you need without the added risks of processed meats. Number 4 on our list is a common culprit: fast food. We all love the convenience of grabbing a quick burger or a pizza, but these foods are typically high in unhealthy fats, calories, and sodium. These elements are the perfect recipe for various health issues. Fast food is often deep-fried, which not only increases the calorie count, but also the trans fat content. Trans fats are harmful as they raise your bad cholesterol levels and lower the good ones, leading to a higher risk of heart disease. Moreover, the high sodium content in fast foods can lead to high blood pressure, a condition that can cause heart disease and stroke if not managed. And let's not forget about the calorie overload. Consuming more calories than your body can burn often leads to weight gain, which can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes and other health complications. So next time you're tempted to hit the drive-thru, remember, preparing meals at home is a healthier and often cheaper alternative. In third place, we have candy bars. These sweet treats might satisfy our taste buds, but they're far from satisfying our nutritional needs. A typical candy bar is teeming with sugar, unhealthy fats, and a high calorie count. It's a triple threat, and not the good kind. The high sugar content can cause a rapid spike and subsequent crash in our blood sugar levels, leading to energy fluctuations and cravings for more sugar. The unhealthy fats, often in the form of trans fats, contribute to increased cholesterol levels, which can lead to heart disease over time. Moreover, the high calorie count means that candy bars can contribute significantly to weight gain if consumed regularly. This can lead to obesity, a condition linked to various health problems like diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. So the next time you're hankering for a sweet treat, why not reach for a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts instead? They're naturally sweet, filled with healthy fats, and won't wreak havoc on your waistline. Fruit or nuts can be a healthier snack when you're craving something sweet. Just missing the top spot at number 2, we have pastries, cookies, and cakes. These delectable delights may make our taste buds sing, but they sure don't do our bodies any favors. Why, you ask? Well, they're loaded with sugar and trans fats. Sugar, as we know, is a big contributor to weight gain. It's easy to overeat these sweets because they're not very filling, and before you know it, you've consumed an entire day's worth of calories in one sitting. Now let's talk about trans fats. These are artificial fats that are linked not only to weight gain, but also to heart disease. These treats may seem harmless, but over time, they can lead to serious health concerns like obesity and heart disease. So the next time you're craving a cookie or a slice of cake, remember, your body deserves better. Consider these as occasional treats rather than everyday snacks. And finally, the number 1 unhealthy food on our list: potato chips and French fries. These crunchy, golden delights can be a hard habit to break, but their high calorie content is a major contributor to weight gain. A small serving of these foods can contain several hundred calories, and let's be honest, who stops at just a small serving? Moreover, these foods are often fried at high temperatures, which can lead to the formation of a compound called acrylamide. This compound has been linked to several health issues, including heart disease and cancer. Now, we're not saying you can never indulge in your favorite salty snack. However, moderation is key, and it's also important to balance these foods with a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Remember, folks, it's not about deprivation, but rather making smarter choices for your health. Choosing whole, unprocessed foods is the key to a healthier diet. And there you have it, the top 10 unhealthy foods that could be sabotaging your health. From the sugar-laden drinks that start your day to the potato chips and fries that we all know and love, these common foods can have a significant impact on your overall well-being and weight management. Let's take a quick jog down memory lane. We've talked about sugary drinks and white bread, both of which are high in empty calories and low in nutritional value. Fried foods, high-calorie coffee drinks, and ice cream also made our list because of their high fat and sugar content. Then there were processed meats, fast food, candy bars, and pastries, cookies and cakes, each carrying its own load of unhealthy fats, sugars, and preservatives. And finally, we ended with the much-loved but regretfully unhealthy potato chips and French fries, notorious for their high salt and fat content. However, remember, it's not about completely cutting out these foods from your diet, but rather about moderation and balance. A slice of cake at a birthday party or a candy bar during a movie night isn't going to derail your health journey. It's the everyday choices that make the difference. Couple a balanced diet with regular exercise, and you're on your way to maintaining good health. The right food nourishes your body, providing the energy you need to stay active, while exercise keeps your heart healthy and your muscles strong. They're two peas in a pod, a dynamic duo, if you will, and together they form the backbone of a healthy lifestyle. We're genuinely interested in discovering the topics you'd like to watch. Don't hesitate to share your suggestions in the comments below. Also, remember to subscribe and hit the like button to stay updated with our latest content on the YouTube channel. Thank you for your time, and here's to healthier eating habits.